There we go. Thank you for the reminder that my mic was muted. We're back after a brief internet outage. Haven't had that happen in a while. We're going to go bin. And I'm going to buy all of their leather. And some of their cloth. We're going to buy some instruments. Going to buy their barrels. Except for the milk. I don't need milk. Buy some buckets. I'll just buy all of their sand. Or all their bags. This one disc is going to buy all this shit. Yeah, I'm not getting the good stuff because their wagons aren't here. Okay. Now that's going to have to do. Have some crafts as well, as a gesture of goodwill. Actually, I want to do this. We are going to make some furniture. Or is it other object? Gonna make some anvils. So I can get some more shops set up. And I've got a migrant was a stone worker or a stone smoother, so that they're going to get to work smoothing out my shit. Let's get our hospital set up. I'm going to need some traction benches, so I'm also going to need some iron chains. But our leatherworks is also going to get on the bag business. Okay. Things are going fruitfully. Hey, come on, I have people making iron. Or maybe not. Hey, why couldn't you make... You have iron. Why weren't you doing it? But we're also going to really ramp up our hematite usage. Won't be that long until they stop making, coke. I wonder. The fire imps came from here. It'd be a bit difficult to cap my volcano. Not impossible, but a bit difficult. Easier if I begin doing this. We're going to make a mason's workshop. And we're going to stick them in the corner. No, that's not right. Mason. They should go here. Close to the enter. What's that column of bloated Texas? That is the source of our power. This is a volcano. All volcanoes kind of look like Texas. And it's just a big tube that goes up into the sky. The caldera is up here. Sometimes the caldera, it just extends up into the heavens. But down here, I've channeled into the volcano, and we're using it to power our furnaces. You know how in Minecraft, if you put a bucket of lava in a smelter, it'll run forever? They literally stole that from Dwarf Fortress. Yep, it's pretty much Mount Doom. Okay, more migrants. I'm not really prepared for them. It won't be as big of a migration wave as the previous was. But it's absolutely a sign that I need a military. Yeah, we're doing Oblivion vibes. Somebody has become a cheesemaker. How blessed are the cheesemakers. H. I want H, material. Alright, we're going to do it like this. I'm going to go into my mason's workshop and make it so that... Oh, coffer is made out of marble. That's what I have the most of. And I'm just going to manually H out these coffers here. Okay. And then I can go build H planning mode for glass and also marble. Don't know why coffer is under H, but it is. Thank you for the sub, Jello. It's also time that I did this. searching for the caverns. Although, let's do this intelligently. We're gonna build. We'll do it with road this time. Road. Is road not as good as plot? I know you can do it with roads, but I've always done it with plot. Just do some sweeps, make sure it's not here. I'm already pretty deep underground. Thank you for the subbird teeth. Enjoy your cool emotes. Where's the caverns at? Ah, there you go. Got your Yokos, got your Burgoos. This isn't working. I thought the radar was infallible, but guess we'll just do it the old-fashioned way if that's not working. Which is to dig probes. Okay. These probing corridors separated from my central staircase. Okay, people getting their glass furniture up and running. You can make doors out of glass too, but they look really stupid in this tile set, so I don't use them. What is my stone detailer doing? Hauling shit? No. You don't haul shit anymore. You are a full-time stone detailer. Yeah, I like the Halloween. I'm a big Halloween fan. Both the movie and also the movies in general. Did I not turn seeds off here? No, I did. It just, the dinguses have forgotten to, take these persimmon seeds up. Collecting the eggs. Okay. Speaking of eggs. Turn cook off of everything. We got a nice booze diversity going. We got apple cider, bilberry wine, dwarven wine, foxtail millet beer, Kaniwa beer, persimmon wine, sand pear cider, and sewer brew. Okay, we got all this stuff. Time to get cook-a-lookin'. Sewer brew is made from ratweed. Sticking stuff in pastures. Yeah, you kind of have to just assign your own what you think stuff is in the game, because like if I see a plump helmet and I look at it, I can't look at this plump helmet. But if I look at a plump helmet, it says, this is a plump helmet. Does not give you... Speaking of, let's diversify our stuff. The main purpose you want to do plump helmets early and often is so that you can make sure you have enough food to survive your first year. But now I don't really need to. So I can start growing some other crops in there as well. Let's move our refuse pile inside. So that my dwarves won't have to go outside. And make sure they'll pick up that refuse. There we go. So, up here we go. We got water down here. No wonder the radar wasn't working. I wasn't getting the messages I was expecting because I hit all that water. So now we want to dig a little escape route. And then we will... Where's that? Anyways. We're gonna dig this up so we can wall off this floor so no bats or whatever fly out of here. Here's the caverns. We got lots of aqua in our caverns. So the main purpose of wanting to find the caverns is now moss will start growing inside. So very soon I'll just be able to move my... Also, this is a meeting area. I don't want my meeting area to be the refuse stockpile. So, here's my refuse stockpile. It is inside, which means anything I put in there is going to rot. But that's okay, because these two doors here, with a thing in between them, are going to be like an airlock. This place is going to have miasma in it, but so long as these two doors are here, it won't let any of the miasma out. And I could still have a refuse pile out here, but by having an inside refuse pile, it makes everything safer. Okay. We got a petition. They want a farmer guild hall. Well, we can oblige. Make a little guild hall over here. This is all new stuff. The guild halls are. The Hoary Rivers. Well, we want only citizens in long term. And we will approve. We made them a guild hall, but it's not good enough yet. We're going to have to... Oh, somebody's just sleeping in my hospital bed. That's fine. Let's make all of these into bedrooms. So we found the cavern lair, which means moss will start spawning. making nice bedrooms for our dwarves. They will appreciate having a nice cabinet and a chest to put their stuff in. And we're going to go a step further this time. We're going to have our glassmith also make statues, and we're going to stick a glass statue in all of our dwarves' bedrooms. Make 2 anvils, please. Anyways, this mason's workshop, you have to be talented or better to work at. This one you don't. But you're going to make rock blocks on repeat, and you're going to make it out of what? Probably microcline? Yeah, make microcline blocks on repeats. Apparently I dumped some stuff here. That's fine, they'll take it up to where they're supposed to be. Why'd I build a farmer's workshop here? Probably wanted to build it up here, but built it down here instead. That's fine. Let me look at my workshop orders. Milk animal, shear animal, process plants. Okay, that's why I was having that problem. Spin thread. So now our the shearing we're doing will produce wool that somebody will spin into yarn. Raycon Savaged Peak wishes to reside in Ectomirrored for the purpose of eradicating monsters. Well, before I say yes to that, let me screen you. Not a vampire or a werewolf, so you're allowed. Let's look at him. She was granted residency, so she's satisfied. And she's married, but she didn't come here with her husband. She's 25. She's slightly upturned nose, dirty hair, tall ears, ecru hair. She dreams of crafting a masterwork someday. Well, why did you become a warrior if that's what you wanted? Maybe you got pushed into it. Okay, let me go here and go to my mechanism. Make 2 traction benches, please. We're really going to fill up our bar and block stockpile now. We're going to move in our animals soon. I don't think she could make that kind of flute, sadly. Because, that's that kind of flute you can make out of a strange mood, but humans don't have those. Unsure how humans make their artifacts. Put this green glass statue into this farmer guild hall to make it slightly better impressive. gonna fill up all of our bedroom slots, so that we'll have a bed capacity of about 88, I think, or is it 84? I goofed that, but I'll fix it here shortly. And of course, time for a big old dump. Dump 'em! Are you unimpressed by my housing layout? The dwarves love it. They love having weird studio apartments. It's going to cost some jobs cancellations, but whatever. Yeah, the fold-out beds and closets under the floor. Like, let's find somebody who owns a bedroom. Zephon Sirolks, stoneworker. They own a bedroom. And let's look at him. He has modest quarters. I finished up some work. I am very satisfied. She is blissful, remembering sleeping in a very good bedroom. She's blissful, remembering sleeping in a very good bedroom. And what was her bedroom like? Her bedroom is a bed, a rock cabinet, a rock chest, and a door. She loves it. She loves it so much, she daydreams about how good it was to sleep in it. Let's go back to here, and let's juice this collect sand number. So I'm running out of sand a lot. Okay. Actually, remove that. Let's start getting some people up and running for our military. So, to do that, what I want to do is tetrahedrite. Smelt tetrahedrite until I have 15 to 20 bars of silver. So I can make some silver weapons. And we're gonna make 20 iron helms, 20 iron gauntlets, 20 iron mail shirts, 20 iron high boots, 20 wood shields, and that'll train up our armor smiths as well as get some crappy armor just to get our dwarves training in armor use. It'll be good. me check my thread stockpile. I have a lot of hemp thread. So we are going to weave cloth plant thread on repeat. No, not that many at first. Get our cloth up and running, because we got hemp cloth. It's about time we get some hemp other stuff too. And let's get some farms set up so that we can have variety be the spice of life. This much farm space for this size fort is probably overkill. Speaking of overkill, let's see if anybody starts starving when I jam them into this pasture now. And let's look for some animals that I can start murdering. Do I have more than one yak? Nope. To the slaughter. I actually do have a breeding pair of reindeer. But let's say we don't care. Right now, we are sheep farmers. Or sheep ranchers. We only have sheep. So if you're not a sheep, you can get out of here. I'll keep the water buffalo. They worked so hard to ferry us here. The bull can get slaughtered, though. We have a calf. Billy goat, you're out of here. Alpaca, later. Reindeer, you're already marked for death. Okay. Do I have too many dogs? Let's have our puppies fixed so we don't have too many dogs. Same thing with our kittens. Let me look at my farmers, make sure I only have good farmers working. I have good farmers working. Okay, let me look at what kind of seeds I'm working with. Barley, prickleberries, ratweeds, ropeweeds, whip vines. Let's do barley and ratweed, whipvine, and fisher berries. The weaponsmith withdraws from society. And autumn has come. We're going to see what our weaponsmith cooks up, and then we're going to call it a stream, I think. Because of that outage, I don't actually know. But I've been going about 2 hours. what time did I actually make the tweet at? 6:13. So it's about an hour and 45 minutes ago. Okay. That gives us about time to wrap up after that. We'll get our farms set up for variety. We'll get... okay. I also need to set these doors as not pet passable. So this airlock here is to keep animals from slipping out into the world. So, how many bilberry seeds do I have? Plenty. Plenty of bilberry and bayberry. So, bilberry gets going. We'll have a ratweed and prickleberry farm. There we go. Getting some bones for our bone carvers as well. Also going to go to my farmers' workshops and restrict the labor allowed in them. So you can process, you don't get to do any of this except paper making, cheese making, plant processing. And that'll keep the workshops from getting crapped up on other jobs. Another... I need to do some more workshops. We'll get an ashery going. Get a dyer's shop. And a soap maker's workshop. Do I have a wood burning furnace? I don't. Never needed one. Even though we have magma, it can still be beneficial to burn wood. It says I don't have bilberry seeds. But I do have bilberry seeds. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe they just stopped. Anyways, build sea floor. Gotta cover these up now that they're good. And I have iron blocks, or not iron blocks, but where is my blocks at? Did I not have microcline blocks? Quartz tide, wood, slate, marble, dacite, regal gar, gabbro, iron bars, copper bars. Microclimate blocks. There we go. The big advantage of building with blocks is one boulder becomes 4 blocks. And they're much, much lighter than... they're much lighter than boulders are. See how quickly they move them? A petition. Status of Udib cactus pick. Well, let's look at Udib. Udib is not a vampire. He's a spear dwarf. Well, you know what? Sure. You can live here and kill monsters. We'll put some more statues in this meeting hall. Asa Right Squid. Where's this person at? Oh, you're not a vampire. You can join here too. Sure. Actually, wait. Okay, it said he was romantically involved with somebody, and I wondered if he was with the other human that we have living here. I could start my own little human business. Okay, let's check this guild hall out now. Is it still not a real place? Not yet. After it gets smoothed. Maybe not a human farm. I'll get humans to live in my zone. Yeah, that's what I'll do. You know, a depressed dwarf can make skin and leather out of, human and dwarven skin. Yeah. I mean, they're not dwarves, right? It's not like I'd be doing anything wrong. A dwarf for a morbid mood has to be very depressed to be able to do it. A happy dwarf will just do something else. Look at all the bins we're making. No outpost liaison is a bit of a bother. Is my carpenter not making beds? Stuck making beds. That's what I thought might have happened. Now that my bar, my bar crafting is going out of the roof, my carpenter's basically going to be infinitely making bins. So I'm going to turn that off. Let's get some more craft dwarfing going on. Do I have anybody who's a good bone crafter? With the bones that we are withing, our bone crafts are not going to be worth an exceptionally large amount of money. But they'll be worth something. Let's also get some jeweler workshops set up. Forgot to floor that off. There we go. That'll keep anything from flying up and into my fortress from the caverns. I'll have to find a way into the caverns at some point so that my monster eradicators can go down there to do some hunting for me. Ooh, a black bear. Sadly, it's not a grizzly bear. I would go out of my way to try to catch it if it was a grizzly bear, because grizzly bears can be trained for war, but black bears cannot. There's a guy sleeping in the butcher shop. Check here, TBC, claim all that. Suddenly I got all this shit now. Black bears can't be trained for war, sadly. They're not as cool as normal bears. Okay. My weird little fortress is getting on. I should have plenty of crafts now. And I can cheat. It's all about cheating. I can get some money out of this prepared food. Why am... That's something that's been happening lately. Is my turkeys have been not laying eggs past the first batch of laid eggs. Okay. Let's do a little bit of trading. I really wish that they would send an outpost liaison so I could ask for coke and lignite, but hey, what are you going to do? I'm going to experiment with writing my own books this fortress. None of that is particularly desirable. I'll buy the crystal and clear glass. Sometimes people in strange moods want those. Buy some instruments and water skins. Nothing I want in any of these cages. we'll get some clothing as well. So what we want is... Actually, let me make sure I can buy all this stuff before I go about trying to buy even more. I could just trade the whole bin full of stuff, but I'm a cheapo and I always want to keep my bins. I've done too many embarks without enough wood where you have to do this. Yeah, here we go. Okay, mostly about that with food. Make sure everybody's got chests and cabinets. Don't need a door there, or a bed there. I just stuck a bed in a hallway. Okay. Little bedroom is up and running. Oh, shit. Let's resolve this. What does he want? He should have rough gems. Do I have silk? I mean, I should have everything he needs. What does he not have? He needs wood. Rough gems. Stacked cloth, which means he either wants plant fiber, silk, or yarn. Well, let's... Let's do that for one. Let's see if I can buy anything that he might need. So I have wood. I have metal. I must not have all the kinds of cloth he needs, which maybe... Here's one thing I'll do. So we're going to set up a cloth stockpile here. And it's going to allow no bins. And they should start pulling it out of the bins and... Buy cloth. We've got wool, we got silk, we got... Trade. Oh, I know why it was being stupid. We got wool. We got silk. We got cloth. I need to clear that, then I can trade. Okay, he wanted silk. He was upset because he could not get the silk that he wanted. Okay, now I can get rid of this ridiculous stockpile. Okay, we'll see what he makes, and then that'll be a stream. He should be working furiously now. Dodok Aslanadek works secretly. Okay. Actually, let me make sure. Am I misgendering this dwarf? Yes. She dreams of mastering a skill. Well, she's about to do so. And a useful one, too. Need to dig some barracks out, but I can't really hear. I'll have to go lower. Dodok Oslanadek, weaponsmith, has created Gesethas Nesh Afamal, a large serrated iron disc. Don't know why you needed silk for that, but It's a large serrated iron disc. All craft store ship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of cave spider silk and pecan wood. It menaces with spikes of praise. On the item is an image of a forgotten beast in iron. Signed Dusk the Risky Chambers. A large serrated iron disc. And with that, I have a legendary weaponsmith. Quite nice. Then once I get an armor smith to match, we'll be ready to really roll out our military. But that was all interrupted by the weaponsmith taking over the workshop that I had those set. Sharpening with silk is actually a thing. I would believe it. I mean, silk is very strong. Okay. Farms are up and running good. We have a lot of dwarven wine. Let's see if I can't solve the mystery of why my nest boxes have stopped working. Is my gobbler not in there anymore? Make this not pet passable. Not pet passable. Not pet passable. Not pet passable. There we go. Anyways, our fortress up and running. We got industry going. Industry! And on that bombshell, I'm going to kick it over to Slow9, who is watching Kaz play Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. No, forgive me. Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift. But for now, good night, everybody. Next time, military exploring the caverns.